It's the continuation of our Final Destination franchise review. It's time for the third film, which came out in 2006. It brings back the return of the director and writer tandem of James Wong and Glenn Morgan, the guys who brought you the first film. So they return to the franchise, and what do we get new in this one? Well, it starts off with the red New Line logo. That's kind of like the themed color of this one. And a lot more CGI, even a lot more, and it's done really well. There's a lot of CGI that you probably didn't even think was CGI. Like all the trees behind her at the funeral or at the graveyard, CGI. A bunch of the background to make the amusement park bigger, CGI.
And the start off with the roller coaster, CGI.
Deaths and blood, CGI. So, and then the cast, the lead is another female.
The Luck of the Irish.
Mary Elizabeth Wanstead, 20-year-old, 2005, smoking hot.
She didn't get a pic of the Luck of the Irish guy.
She apparently auditioned for both films before this, including the lead role from the second film, which she obviously didn't get.
Like,
and then
oh, we like your innocent role. Yeah, you're very good.
So you're perfect for the Wendy character, the goody girl. So
you're a Wendy Peppercorn.
And then Ryan Merriman, a tremendous actor from the Luck of the Irish and Pretty Little Liars series, plays the other lead.
A magnificent actor because what? Because his freaking role of the Luck of the Irish we talking about. He didn't do shit.
No, he plays like a villain role in the show Pretty Little Liars, which he's a pretty amazing actor, and he's solid, and he's also from Halloween Resurrection. What's his name? He saves the girl, Decker. Of course, if Darnell was here, he would be like, Decker?
Decker.
So anyway, no Tony Todd, William Bloodworth from the
but
first
we got
two.
sound bites of his voice on the roller coaster.
Yeah, if you're a fan of this franchise, I'm sure that you know that he does the voiceover for the devil, for the roller coaster of Devil's Flight.
On the train.
So he does the voiceover for the Devil's Flight, which is the name of the roller coaster.
And you're like, oh, Devil's Flight. Okay, what's the next stop? Devil's Kettle?
On the Carney tour, pretty much. The death sequences are awesome. Everyone has a premonition of the roller coaster gone wrong.
Not everyone, only her.
And what's his name gets his back broken in it, and then Ryan Merriman gets his body split in half.
He gets impaled by the freaking pole. No, it's pretty dope CGI.
They cut away from a lot of the deaths from more than I remember.
Filler is a part where they get stuck on the freaking loop, and they're like, "Oh, go back and forth, just me and you now."
That part's it's called suspense, not filler.
It's called hey, our life is online. Let's climb out.
You might have not known that they did come out with a novel to coincide with this. The author that wrote it before the even movie came out. So there's a bunch of, I wouldn't say inaccuracies, but differences from the screenplay to the movie to this.
There are a bunch of those copies being sold for 25 cents at garage sales. That's what you mean.
Pretty much, but there's a bunch of Final Destination books out there that you can buy on eBay or Amazon or whatnot, and so there's a whole bunch of differences, different deaths. I think all the three characters survive at the end, including the two main characters.
Hold up. It leads you on. You're trying to tell me that they kill him off even though she gets ran over by a fucking train?
We'll talk about the ending coming up, but we have to talk about the tanning bed scene.
Go on.
There's a tanning bed transition scene where they'll do both the tanning beds, and it does.
Cuts off.
All right, shut up.
It cuts off the two blondes.
I'm trying to get through this review. You're just slurring your syllables like your girlfriend.
Oh wow.
And
I'm talking about the two blondes. Oh, next death. Hey, roller coaster. They die off because
shut up, okay? The whole the only point I wanted to make of that scene is the ending. It's like the tanning bed booths that turn into coffins for the both the girls. It's an awesome sequence.
And the guy who's the owner of the tanning freaking salon is like freaking one of those actors from freaking a whole bunch of other horror movies.
So,
He's a creepy guy. Going.
So the other two differences that we get with the story of death and the plot is the pictures. It's good for the audience to see who's gonna die and how they're gonna die, and it gets kind of annoying after repeated reviews.
Oh yeah.
And then there's also the thing where what was I gonna say about the pics? And then there's a character. What they do is one of the characters is the cause for another character's death. Like it says that Ian the Goth is gonna kill what's his name?
Mckinley in the shirt and the T-shirt, the picture.
Ian the Goth. He's not hard. He's not have a picnic in the cemetery goth. He's not hardcore goth. But he's
shut up. Let me.
But
say
he's
this.
keep your.
Shut up. Let me say this. The guy showed up to the movie theater only for that scene where McKinley had his black nail polish with the nail gun. It's true. Look it up. All the gags blocked.
He's an awesome character. He's probably way better than Tucker from the first one. Way better than a lot of characters. He's probably the second best Final Destination character.
Like, what? It's not me. You die.
You're dead.
And
he does the point, and he points at her, and then the fireworks are coming in the background.
No,
Shut up! Then the whole stanchion.
All
right, now you're pissing me off.
He points at him with his freaking black nail polish.
Aren't you pissed off right now?
Not really.
Because you're you.
He points in with his black nail polish, and he says, "You're dead."
Yeah, we already went over it, and you just keep on talking about it because you're freaking half-wasted, so you can't move on real fast.
That's true for the record.
Hello, wherever you are.
No, you know what's the dope part? Is when they're freaking right behind the guy in the fucking Wendy's drive-through. No, and he's like, oh, and the radio goes
There's
off.
so much that I want to get to that you're just freaking retarded.
There's
just shut up.
Behind you.
One of the weird things is kind of like there's no cops or outside investigation that much throughout it.
No,
also,
like
just shut up. Just shut up, moron, or else this upload's going to take 30 minutes to upload. Now I'm going to talk about the ending. The train and it's like the mouse eating the wires, and I like how they shoot it, and like the freaking it just sparks, and then a split second later, like the freaking mouse just kind of like blows up.
Even though he was a total freaking acting mouse, and he's alive and well.
And it's train 081 scene, and then, okay, if you watch the theatrical version, you don't even get to see the newspaper clipping of how the first two characters from Final Destination 2, the lead characters, die in the wood chipper. But on other versions, you could see it. Then there's the premonition with Wendy. Did she survive? I would love to see her character return for all three of them return for Final Destination 6.
I was thinking that. No, she got ran over by the fucking semi.
I know all the
not the semi.
Yeah, and the premonition.
The train track. She got no.
All the producers are saying, and I just saw the commentary with the director and the writer. They were saying she did die, but it's still a movie. They could still write her back into the franchise, especially since she's a huge actress now.
It was premonition. She's dead. She's dead. The train fucking ran her over at the end and cut.
So basically, this is the first Final Destination film to have all the main cast die in the film.
She's dead. Okay.
All right, this is over because he's out of control.
No, give your rating.
No, it's still over. A B
plus.
Not good enough to be an A, but still B plus. This is still my second favorite. Because it's Mary Elizabeth Winstead, 05, smoking hot the whole time.
You think she's hot?
All right, you're out of here.
Shut up. Let me say my rating. I give it a C. Oh, everybody flip out. I give it a C for the bottom line fact of, the premonition at the beginning that leads you on, like, blah, blah, and it's all bullshit.
Ultimately, it's just death toying with them with the pictures and everything.
You know shit
it's
about
awesome.
Death. Yeah, no, they don't even have swing.